My name is Babatunde Afolabi. I am in my early 40s. I'm married with kids. I'm a political scientist. I have a doctorate degree in international relations from the University of St Andrews in Scotland.
Growing up, my brother, extremely brilliant, always came first in class. He had double promotion, and then they took him from 4 to GSS 1.
I skipped certain classes while growing up. I left primary school from primary 4 to GSS 1.
And that's where everything just spiraled out. He could still cope academically, but the psychosocial was something that he could not handle.
The age gap between myself and my classmates, they were considerably older, and that meant you could be easily bullied, right? You could be bullied. I was bullied often.
So he had issues with the teachers, he had issues with the environment, it was harsh, it was a boys-only school, so you can imagine. It got to a point he had to be pulled out of school to go to another school.
I left eagerly. I was eager to leave because I also thought at that age that I had all that it was required, especially when you look at the academics. I was almost always top of my class, so one felt that academics or academic excellence was enough. But there is also the maturity that is required, beyond academic competence. There is also the need to be mature, to mature into certain classes, more so when your classmates are, considerably older than you.
At the end of the day, he left, secondary school. He did not really want to do sciences, but he was good at everything. So my dad wanted him to do sciences because he should be an engineer. And he told him, and he said, no, you can't do it, you can't take it. So go into engineering. So he decided, okay, I'm going to do computer engineering. And then he went to Lautech. And he tried to do computer engineering, and then he flunked it. He failed out.
I wouldn't like to blame anyone for that. I don't think it's anyone's fault or any deliberate mistake on the part of my parents. I think it was just a case of wanting their child to do well.
At that point, he said, look, I did not want to read sciences. I wanted something else. And that's why I failed. So at that point, I think I came in and said, look, let him do what he wants to do. So he ended up going back to University of Ibadan, read political sciences, and then graduated. My father said, well, it's not enough for you to have that BSc in political sciences. You then have to do a master's, so he did that. And then he ended up doing his PhD, St Andrews University, Scotland. And then the career that he's in now, you would know that that's where he's meant to be.
Exactly.
Because he's impacting, he's thriving. I'm
now a parent. I am a parent, I am a mentor to many, I am a role model to a few. And I learned that it was not the best, even though it was paved with good intentions. And I have been able to use my example to speak to family members, to other parents, and to ensure that my own children are not hurried, they're not in a rush. They should go through the process, no matter how gifted they are. There is always a benefit to remaining where you should be, even if you think you are ahead.